a senior dog was found tied to a bench in a quiet park corner. His eyes held not the anxiety of a strange place, but the deep sadness of one betrayed. Moments later, the heartbreaking revelation about this dog's cruel family history shocked everyone. The story begins at a secluded park bench when rescuers arrived. A large, yellow-furred dog, who would be named Jefferson, was found secured by a leash. He didn't try to run or bark, he sat still, staring only at the bench, as if innocently believing the person who left him would surely return. A water bowl and a bag of leftover food lay beside him, clear evidence of intentional abandonment. Once at the shelter, Jefferson was subdued, but didn't resist human contact. Staff checked his health and scanned the microchip embedded in his body. The owner's name that popped up on the computer screen was Sarah. This name was heartbreakingly familiar to the shelter staff. Sarah was the same person who, just months earlier, had abandoned another senior dog of the same breed in the park in the exact same manner. At that time, she had been identified by the shelter and given a legal warning. The staff was gripped by shock and outrage. This was no mistake or mere surrender. Sarah was a repeat abuser who had broken her promise and abandoned another senior dog. Jefferson was set to follow the tragic fate of the first victim. The staff grieved the double betrayal Jefferson must have felt. They tried to contact Sarah, but she was unresponsive, and the shelter initiated legal proceedings. However, the unconditional love and stability of the shelter began to melt Jefferson's heart. After warm baths and care, he finally started wagging his tail. The first smile he showed was proof of his triumph over all the suffering. Jefferson's story spread widely, and eventually, a middle-aged couple visited the shelter. They knew all of Jefferson's sad past, but vowed to fill the rest of his life with complete love and respect. Jefferson left the shelter in the arms of his new family. He no longer needs to wait for someone who won't return. In front of a bench, after two betrayals, Jefferson found true, everlasting love, and his story reminds us of the weight of responsibility and the value of pure trust.